Y'all, my name's Hannah Long, and I just want to share my story with you today. When I was a little girl, I had a stuttering problem. In preschool, I went into therapy, and everything was better. You know, it's just a little thing that I had growing up with when I was younger. No big deal. But it came back in second grade. So from second grade to sixth grade, I was in and out of therapy, and I was really, I don't want to say ashamed, but my stutter just made me really insecure about who I was and just how I spoke to people and who I was friends with. And so throughout those years, I never really spoke up in class. I never really talked to any other person besides my friends or my family because I was just afraid of the chance of getting made fun of. And no one wants to get made fun of for something that they can't handle. And so I was just very insecure about that. And so I got into high school, 7th and 8th grade, still no therapy. And I just pretty much hung out with the friends that I always hung out with. Didn't want to make any new friends. Didn't want to talk to anybody other than my friends. And didn't want to speak up in class. And so 9th grade came along, and I had to take oral comm. And so that's the year that I went back into therapy. I've gone to therapy, practiced my speeches, and everything was great. My fear grew less and less as the class went on. And, it was no big deal. I was just in front of my peers, some of my closest friends, and the fear of getting made fun of just slowly diminished with the speeches and how the semester went along. And so finally, at the end of my sophomore year, I decided to run for student council. And so I had to give a speech in front of all my peers, grades 9 through 12, and it freaked me out. I'm not gonna lie. And so I got up there and I was giving my speech and I stuttered right off the beginning. Couldn't say my name. It was embarrassing because, what person can't say their name? It's your name you've had all your whole life. Let's be honest. And so, but I got through it. I sat down and I thought, I did what I could do. I tried my best. I did my best. Don't beat yourself up. Then I found out someone made fun of me. It hurt real bad. But I had the support of my classmates and my friends all behind me. And so everything was great. I lost, but, just that support I had just was great. But it made me go back into being insecure and made me feel ashamed again of my stutter. And so, then in my junior year, I decided to run again because I wasn't going to let someone making fun of me keep me from achieving something that I'd always wanted. I've always wanted to be on student council so I could help with Make-A-Wish because Make-A-Wish is near and dear to my heart. And so I got up there to give my speech, and on top of stuttering, I was sick and could barely talk. So it was fantastic, Grade A performance. Get up there, and I happened to be a senior running for a corresponding secretary. And guess what sound and letter I got stuck on? S. And so it was a train wreck. I'll just tell you up front. But I told myself I did okay, but I knew I didn't. And I just kind of kept telling myself, you did your best. But I was really mad at myself, and I kept beating myself up on the inside. And so, with me being sick, I said, did your best. But I found out someone else made fun of me. It hurt again, and it just really made me insecure. Because I've never understood why someone would want to make fun of someone for something they can't handle. It's just not right. And so, once again, my classmates rallied behind me and my friends, and I just cannot thank them enough for their support during those 2 years of my life. But I won the election. And so, everything was great. And I was so excited. And so, after my senior year, I graduated. And I started my freshman year of college. Once again, I went back into being insecure about my stutter. Because these people at college don't know me. They don't know that I have a stuttering problem. Some of them just think that I just can't speak. And so they automatically assume that I'm dumb. And I don't want people to think that about me. And so, one day I got up to say my name in front of my class, and I couldn't, once again. And so it was just like, take a deep breath, say your name, you'll be fine. Tried it. About 3 minutes later, I finally said my name. And so I was just waiting on someone to make fun of me. But no one didn't. And that made me realize, that not everyone in the world is going to be a hypocrite. Not everyone is going to bully you. And so that just gave me hope for my college career. And so I'm now in my sophomore year of college. And this spring semester, I went back into therapy. I had therapy twice a week, and it's just really helped me grow into my stutter and just become more aware that I'm more than just my stutter. I'm a person. I can change the world. I can impact the world. I can make a difference. And so, when I was in therapy in 9th grade, we would read the Bible. And so we read Exodus chapter 4, verses 10 through 12. And they say, Moses said to the Lord, O Lord, I have never been eloquent, neither in the past, nor since you have spoken to your servant. I am slow of speech and tongue. The Lord said to him, Who gave man his mouth? Who gave him deaf or mute? Who gives him sight or makes him blind? Is it not I, the Lord? Now go. I will help you speak and will teach you what to say. When I read those verses, it made me realize, I can be someone's Moses. And so that was really our goal in therapy this year, is to me to realize that, I have the potential to lead someone out of their Egypt, per se, into their promised land that God has planned for them. And so that's just really been the goal of therapy this semester. And that's a really big thing for me, because God has shown me that I need to be a speech therapist in my life, to help those kids with the same problems that I face, to show them that they can overcome this. And so one night I was doing a Bible study, and it asked me, when have you felt punished by God? And this is what I wrote. My stuttering. I've never understood why God made me with this problem. I would wonder if I did something wrong, or if he just wanted me born this way. It kind of made me a little upset with God at times, because I never understood. All of my friends talked just fine. Why couldn't I? Then I realized I was made this way to be someone's Moses. God is using this problem in ways I could never imagine. Yes, sometimes I still get mad, but in the end, I always know that God has it under control. And so, what I just want to share with you today is, no matter what you're going through, God has a plan. He's going to use you in mighty ways. He never gives you anything you can't handle. So just remember that. Just go shine your light for Jesus everywhere you go. He died for you, and you just need to share his love unconditionally, forever. And just don't be afraid. No matter what circumstances you have in your life, none of them are too big for God to use. He wants you to use them. He wants you to use them to further his kingdom. He wants you to make a mark on the world that's under his name. So thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Just thank you so much. This was really hard for me to do, so just thank you. Bye.